of more concern is whether or not our beloved Houston Astros will survive and advance to the playoffs. They can't officially clinch anything until Saturday. There's a very good chance that on Sunday we will be stressing very hard about what the Astros and Diamondbacks do. For those who don't know, you can watch this show on Twitch, twitch.tv/ESPN975. And I have to admit, I busted out the shirt. Yes, that shirt, the Mara Rose shirt, the half Houston Astros, half Seattle Mariners shirt. Why did I do it? Because I have standards. And I, even if it helps the Astros going on the road in the playoffs, have decided that I refuse to be happy if the Astros don't really make the playoffs by the end of the weekend. They don't really make it. What do you mean by that, Paul? Well, as someone with standards, an elitist, a bougie, MFer, I will only be happy if the Astros win the division. And the only way that the Astros win the division is if they get a little bit of help from the Seattle Mariners, who, to their credit, did win one game of that 4-game set against the Texas Rangers last night. Huzzah! Huzzah! At least 2 more if the Astros get a sweep. A complete sweep if the Astros win 2 of 3 against the Diamondbacks. But it's going to be stressful. Another text, you're a unicorn, Papa Top, but you should be shot for wearing that shirt. Listen, I refuse to accept, one, and more importantly than anything, that I was wrong in killing the Rangers, okay? They are my Michael Myers right now. They are chasing me with, what does he have, a machete and his hockey mask. They are chasing me. They should be dead. We killed them. So more importantly than anything, I want to be right and not face the wrath of freezing cold takes. But second, we are elitists here. We look down upon the poors of sports as people who follow the Houston Astros. We do. You know it. I know it. And you're not embarrassed at all by the idea of making it into the play-in round of the playoffs. I am. Sorry I have standards. I thought you guys did too. I'm sorry to be a Karen here, but I would probably send the food back. Paul, here's a playoff berth. No, you're going to have to turn that into a division title.
You know what? Give that to Seattle. Who cares?
Make the playoffs? No. Win the division or don't make the playoffs. That should be the standard. Now, obviously, I want the Astros to make the playoffs, and there's an argument to be made that if they get the wild card instead, that it's actually better for them. I'm not dismissing that. I just think it's embarrassing to make it as a wild card team. I would forget all of this and redact it from the record if the Astros went on to win the World Series. 100%. Let's update you on what's going on in the AL West. The Texas Rangers were on fire. They did have a late lead against the Mariners last night. What the hell happened? It's time for another episode of Rangers Watch.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you.
But also in front?
'Cause that's where the ranger's gonna be.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
Here's what...
If there was ever a time the Mariners needed J.P. Crawford to come up big, this is it. Game on the line right here. Season pretty much on the line. Slicing drive, Carter back. He can't get it, and the Mariners win the game. J.P. Crawford comes up huge, and the Mariners season continues. Pure joy here at T-Mobile Park.
That was something else. I think that the Mariners all of a sudden maybe have regained their footing, and maybe there is a chance that they can take care of business in Seattle against the Rangers.
I will say, though, this whole root for the Mariners to beat the Rangers so the Astros can get the
AL
division.
West.
The Astros still need to sweep the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Or win 2 out of 3
Okay,
and
they
have
need
the
to win
Mariners sweep the Rangers. That's the
Okay.
scenario. For the Astros to win the AL West, that has to happen. And let's be honest, it's unlikely. The Diamondbacks are good, and both the
Astros
Mariners
haven't
and Rangers
swept
are good.
anyone since August.
It's been a while. Right. So, I mean, it's going to take some tough doing.
Yeah, I will say the Astros is the part that I'm like, I don't know if the Astros can sweep the.
You know what?
sweep
Here's the thing.
Diamondbacks.
I think the Astros can sweep the Diamondbacks. I truly do. Even with the way that they're playing of late. I don't think that a National League team, unless it's the Atlanta Braves, or I guess the Dodgers, is on par with the Astros. I just don't.
Well, the A's and Royals aren't on par with the Astros.
But
Seattle's not on par with the Astros.
listen, as a procrastinator myself, I've overlooked some things from time to time. You know, it happens. It's okay.
I'm just not ready to trust this team again.
I don't listen.
To
Hey,
sweep.
hang on.
Sweep. To like no margin for error. Like this team is all margin for error.
There is a difference between trusting and believing it's possible. I believe it's possible. I do not trust this team at all. At all. But I do think it's possible that they sweep. I believe they will win 2 out of 3 at the very least. And I'm hoping that Seattle helps out a little bit. I don't want the Rangers to win the AL West. I don't want anybody to win the AL West. You guys should have a little bit more pride on this one. Like, oh, well, let's just make the playoffs. What the hell are we? Like the Houston Texans circa 2014 through 2016?
Well, they won the division.
2 out of those 3 years at
Yeah.
9-7.
Back to back.
Stop. So the Rangers' magic number for a playoff berth is 1. They just need 1 win or, I believe, 1 Astros or Mariners loss. So for the Rangers to be eliminated, we need a lot to happen. Their magic number for the division is 2. The worst case scenario that the Astros still get in the playoffs, the Astros get swept and the Rangers win 3 out of 4, or the Astros lose 2 out of 3 and the Rangers split with Seattle. That's how it happens. Okay? Now we know. I truly do not know, but I believe the Astros can win 2 out of 3. If I'm being honest with myself, I bet the Rangers and Mariners split. I bet they split. Really, the only way that there's a chance, it has to happen tonight. You know, that the Mariners, I think, have to keep winning and believe that they have a chance to make the playoffs, because there is a chance that this could all be resolved by Saturday.